Hello my fellow Mad Hotties, welcome back to another DTI hair combo video. Today I'm going to be showing you some of my new favorite hair combos and how I did them and what references I used. So let's begin. So with this first look here, I went in with this reference here and I was like, let me try this out, and I knew exactly what I was going to do with it because I've just seen so many hacks of people doing the afro puffs, and I've been using the buzz cut lately. And I was like, let me try out the buzz cut that has the little lines in it to make it look like it has a design, and that would actually be cool if they toggled that hairstyle to have more designs, but that's just me. And I'm going to speed up the process a little bit here because it did take some trial and error to really put this look together, but as you can see, it's slowly coming together here, and as you can also see that she has the afro throughout the hair on the top and the back. So I was using the little fur hat to do that. But if you guys have any other things I could possibly use with that, please let me know. But I'm actually thinking I could have used the little curly hair pattern to do that. And this was the finishing look. I unfortunately did not take the content of me coloring it blonde, but that was it, and I loved how this turned out. Now with this hairstyle here, I was like, oh my gosh, what if we tried this hair look here? And mind you, a lot of these references I'm getting is from Pinterest, and I put them together in my DTI hair inspo board. So if you guys want to check out my Pinterest for hairstyles that you want to try to make combos of, please go check it out. It's the same name as here. But anywho, back into the hair. As you can see, she has the bang going to the left, and it's much thicker than the bang here, but this bang is like the one that's perfect to the thickness of the bang there. But like I said, that would also be cool if they can make the thickness of the bangs a little bit thicker, because I see a lot of people doing DTI 90s hair combos, excuse me, and that would just like be fire. But as you can see here, we're going in and trying to create that updo part. And hear me out, what if they also did a toggle for the updo that looks like the Marie Antoinette that I added in? What if they made the updo look like the actual updo that she has in this picture, toggle it with bangs and so on and so forth, toggled it without to not have bangs, because I feel like this updo would look great without bangs too. We can just get creative with it. But like I said, that's my opinion, and I feel like that'd be just a great update to have for the hair, and maybe a hair save file. So when we go in for the challenges, we can already have our hair saved, because I love the fact that I can save my makeup for every look now, but I want it for hair too. And as you can see, I'm coloring everything in, and I did add another updo, the little straight, the little bun with the straight bang at the side, and the other updo with like the little tiny ringlets coming down, because that added more of the effect. And as you can see here, I'm kind of trying to rotate the bang around, and I was really trying my best here because you need to keep the thickness of the bang here, but also the issue with trying to keep bang in the front is that it disappears if you push it too far back. And so you kind of have to work with it a little bit and twist it around. Going back in, I'm kind of thinking that I could have rotated it a tiny bit more, but I think I like how it turned out in the end. And as I said, I'm not mad at how this ended up looking, and we definitely need more toggles for some more updos. Now on to the very last look. Now this is crazy to say, but this was actually the hardest hairstyle I've done in a moment, because this is the hairstyle I was trying to go for, the Robin Givens 90s hair. Her hair, I am just so obsessed with her hair from the 90s. I think literally she's on my 90s board and my 90s hair board, because her hair just ate down just the natural blowout from the 90s that I also need to come back in today's generation. I would love to see that in fall. Please, someone do that. I would literally cry my eyes out if you do. But anywho, as you can see, I'm messing around here with the hairs. And not gonna lie, this did take a moment to do, because her hair is on the flipped over, excuse me, to No, I think it's actually flipped over to the right side, but it just looks mirrored. But I tried my best with this, and I actually like how it turns out in the end. But this did take a lot of work to do, as you can see, and I was going back in here now because I realized that this curly hair pattern from the winter collection was perfect for the look. And as you can see, you're going to see in a moment, I'm going to toggle it and just scale it a little bit to kind of match the other curly hair patterns of the hair. And honestly, like I said, my favorite looks and favorite combos I do are the ones that take the longest, because they always end up beating in the long run. And because it does take me a moment to toggle this, I'm going to speed this up, and if you guys want the numbers for this, I'll put it in the comment section below. And this was the end result. Honestly, this one and the very first one were both my faves because they did take a minute, but they ended up looking great in the end. And like I said, I love Robin Givens, love the 90s, and this definitely was giving Robin Givens. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. Comment below which hairstyle was your fave, and if you have any questions on any of the hairstyles, and I shall see you guys in the next one.